Alright, we're going to be doing a kind of an update or a change out, I guess a retrofit to our Milk Jug Toss. We've got issues up here in the upper left. We've got a motion sensor right here. We've had issues in the past where, since this is so close to the customers, they'll just take this and they'll just bend this whole fixture right here. They'll just bend it straight up so that the motion sensor won't even detect them, and then they'll climb up into the game and throw in 5 milk jugs and get 1,000 tickets. So we're going to end up moving that up to a better position, that motion sensor. We're going to put it up higher away from the customer's reach, but still try and display it down here on the playfield. All right, first step we got to do, we're going to go ahead and remove this outer front panel here. We got to think there might be a middle one. Yes, there is. All right, so I got to remove the 5-ball sign from here first to get to the middle screw, and I'll take this upper one out as well. And just in case you didn't know, the bottom screw that went in down here, it was with a 4mm metric bit. Alright, now that we've got them all removed, except for this one under here. And some of those were different bolts, or we lost them in the past in some shipping. And remove this off of here. Now we can get to our motion sensor wire. I'm going to clip it free, cut these zip ties free. So now it'll be free moving for us whenever I pull everything through. Cut this lower one down here. Cut this top one up here. Alright, while we're here and we already cut those zip ties, we will go ahead and I'm just going to pass a new zip tie through. Sorry. For whenever I need it, once I am done with this step, I'll just resecure this. Back in if I can get to cooperate. Alright, so I've got zip ties set back into the both spots on the upper one and on the lower, just so they're ready for whenever I'm done with this next step. Now we've got 2 bolts we need to remove off of this front panel. Got one here, it's driven 4mm, same as this one on this side. We're going to back both of those out. Don't lose your washers. Just slide the board out to the front. Alright, now down inside you're going to see this cable that runs down the side all the way down into here. You're going to want to get as much slack as you can out of it. So I am going to cut this zip tie here. See it right here, there's a zip tie holding everything together. Cut it free, be sure not to cut any wires. And you should be able to feed a little bit more of that cable up. Got a little bit more slack, about another foot. If you ever have to disconnect it, make sure the game is powered off before you disconnect it, but in this application I'm doing, I disconnect nothing on it, I just extend it further out. Now we're up inside the game. I'm going to go ahead and we want to remove this mounted motion sensor and back this screw out. These probably aren't the same screws you've got, because I'm sure we've lost a few in the past. And the second one, wouldn't you know it, it's the 4mm. Now I got the 4mm bit again. We'll just back it out. Did everything I tried not to do there, meaning dropping it. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to pull the slack up out of this motion sensor, and we're going to bring it up as high as we can. But we're also going to, you want to pay attention to what's down below in there, what you're bringing up. See, as it extends up, Only take as much as you can without compromising the wire. You don't want to pinch it in anything, and you want to have enough slack to route it back again. Now I think I've got enough slack, because with everything all said and done, I'm going to go ahead and zip tie it here to secure it. But I'm going to show you I have enough slack down here that, sorry about the lighting, whenever my wooden panel goes back into place and it pushes that back flat in there, because there's a cutout for it, at least it won't unplug the cable any. So now we can zip tie our other upper one. All secured in the top. Next step we're going to take a zip tie and just run it through this large hole in the bracket, because we're going to put it over this upright, basically the canopy support. There's a rod right here that supports the canopy. We're going to run it right up along the rod and secure it somewhere up in this area. So with the sensor already up and the zip tie started, I've got the cables are going to run. I'm going to run them back in behind this pipe. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie it and draw it up. Yes, I know it's pointing improperly for starters, but that's where I'm going to tilt it. And you should be able to get into any position that you would like it to be in, because you can tilt it back, forward, around, just using the zip tie. And you're just trying to make it so customers can't reach it from the edge of the door down here. At least they can't grab it from right here from when they're standing down below. So now that it's up higher, they shouldn't be able to hit it. And we should be able to I'm going to tilt it and adjust it how I need it, and I'm going to have to run a couple tests and just see where the sensor actually picks me up when I try and throw balls in the game. And next up I'm going to do, I'm just going to run some more zip ties, probably 2 more zip ties down here, and secure that up and do some adjustment tests. And that's how we're going to try and fix the issue with customers tampering with the motion sensor on the Milk Jug Toss. So now you can see the new placement of the motion sensor. A lot more distance from the player's area, or at least from where they can reach, from where it was once located right here. I got at least like another 2 feet of distance and another 1 foot vertical away from their reach. I'm just going to pin the rest of this back together, as you should know how to do from when we took it apart. Same with the bottom. I'm going to look for a couple parts down in here. Another thing I can let you know is if you're ever losing screws off of your milk jug in the back, and you've already lifted up the main play field and looked for them and you couldn't find it, usually you're going to find a lot of those parts down in this area on both sides. I can see a screw from my milk jug right here. Just look in the bottom. Alright, thanks for watching.